morning, everyone. How's everybody doing? This is Eva with Stitching in the Interlake. I hope you're all doing fine. This is my second go around trying to do this. The first time I did it, it was a beautiful video, everything else, except it was backwards. So I'm hoping and praying this is going to go right. If not, it's going up this way. Anyways, this is Miss Twinkle Toes herself, Miss Lily Bell. And I don't know, Jonah. Jonah's over by the TV. He's being a pain today. He's got those spring feelings in the middle of winter. And oh yeah, you can hear him. There he's on the move. He's on the move. There he is. He's on the move. Yep. So, welcome to any of my new subscribers. Thank you so very much. Oh my gosh. You don't know how much this means to me that you would come and be a part of my channel. And I know at times I get up on my soapbox and it's just something that I do. And, you know, I see something and it just gets me so steamed up. Yeah. I don't know if that'll ever go away. So as you can see here, I am working on Hope and Love, Claude and Maud Pickernell, 1881 Bristol Orphanage Sampler by Hands Across the Sea. It is accounted, as you can see, and yesterday I started out with O, and I've done right across, and this morning when I was on my other video, I had half of my T done, so now I'm on U. And between all of this, I have been on the phone, I vacuumed, I washed the floor, so now my house smells clean again. And actually, it wasn't that bad on my back as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot worse on my back, but it's not. So, it turns out I need to go for blood work because I'm going for a CT scan. So I will do that. They should have they phoned and I had the vacuum cleaner going and the music loud and I was just rocking to it. So I didn't hear anything. And then, so I called them back and they wanted me to come into the clinic to pick up the requisition. I said, I'm out here in Eriksdale. I'm 2 hours away. Oh. I said, well, you can send it here to the lab here at the hospital. And I said, I can go here. Oh, that's fine. I said, yep. So hopefully it's got it there. So then I will go and I will see about getting, it's just regular blood work. That's all it is. It's just probably CBC and, white cell and, just a general overlook. I even asked my doctor there last week. I said, do I have to go in for any blood work? And she said, no, I don't think so. And I was like, okay. So then it comes out that I need it. So, because they're trying to make me an appointment for my CT scan on my head. And Jonah, oh, you're disgusting. I don't know about you, but one thing that really grosses me out with cats is them licking their butts. And yet veterinarians say that they have the cleanest butts going around. But yeah, said it's cleaner than I think they say it's cleaner than human mouths. I think that's what they said. So then on Thursday, I take Susie down to Lundar to get the brakes done. So I will do that, and that's at 10:30 on Thursday morning. So there's no place right around here, otherwise I'd go here, but no. So I'll go down there to Lundar. So that's going to be an hour and a half to 2 hours, they figured. Well, that's fine. As long as I've got my book and as long as I've got my game, then I'm doing good. You know, if they have Wi-Fi, I might just watch some TV or something. I might just take my iPad and see. Yep. Sure. So I slept much, much better last night. The earworm didn't get me. But before I went to bed, I kept playing the song I Am Canadian. And if you look back on the Facebook page, I had put one of the versions there. And it was done by the group Bossum. And it was actually for Molson Canadian, the beer. But it was in 2010, I guess it was, the Winter Olympics or something. And, yeah, it's really, the Canadian ladies hockey team there, they won gold. So, I don't know where that was, but, yeah. So, I had that going on in my head. And it didn't develop into an earworm, that song. It could very easily, do that. But it didn't, thankfully. So, but this morning there, I was just a rocking and a rolling there to elope. Yeah. I happen to like his the rock opera songs, the musical songs. I don't know if they were ever part of a musical, but I can see it. Very good. Oh, he did some duets with Cher and Bonnie Tyler and Pat Benatar and Luciana Pavarotti. And, yeah, just with a lot of people. And, but boy, I was just arriving this morning. I should do that every day, clean my house. But really, no, my back wasn't that sore. I was really surprised because when I was at the other house, for some reason, my back was really sore. And I would have to take breaks constantly. Now, I may be just having a good day here, too. I don't know. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, so I'm gonna have lunch and then I'm gonna go I got to go to the store, and then I'll go to the lab, and then I'll go to Juliet's and visit with her for half an hour or so. And then I come home and I will, yep, just continue stitching. So we're supposed to get a storm later. I don't know how big of a storm, but the wind is supposed to really kick in tomorrow, though. But today, or later on today, it's supposed to snow. So yeah. Yeah, so, but otherwise, not much else is happening. Just, oh, I want to apologize. Yesterday, I had done a video, and it just would not load. It would just not load. It was stuck at 3%. Most of the day. And I had tried it twice, and no matter what I did, nothing worked. Nothing worked. So I just scrapped it. I thought, no. So I'm doing this one here. And so if you're just new to my channel, thank you so very much for taking time out of your busy day. I hope you like my channel. And if you're new here and you haven't written a comment yet about how you found me, please put it down below, because I'd be really interested in hearing how it is that you found me. I think all of us are, especially when we're starting out, right? And just want to know, like, who it is that's passing us on, or me on, to you all. And if you really, 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 really like my channel, please tell others about me, because I would really love that. More the merrier, as they say. We're a great bunch of ladies. I don't think we have any men. If there is a man amongst us, he has remained silent. Yeah. So, but there's a lot of us regulars on here. And like I said, there's the dedicated Facebook group, Stitching in the Interlake. And then there's my email address, which is stitchingintheinterlake, all one word, @gmail.com. So, but if you've got any comments, sorry, I'm itchy. If you've got any comments, please put them down below. And, somebody had said something about, what was it? The polar vortex. No, not a polar vortex. A vortex. Was it you, Deborah? Deborah from Rhode Island, I think. I'm not really sure what you meant. But I saw the vortex first before I bought the chart or the kit. Yeah. So it's, yeah, so I'll be interested to see, what is it that you're really asking me? Is it, I don't know. But as some of you may recall, one night I had gotten up and I went to put, I don't know who it was out at the time, and I saw this vortex in the kitchen. And it was as sure as I'm sitting here, as sure as physical as this fabric and thread are. Absolutely. Absolutely. and it was just clouds, and they were moving around, and it was an absolute, it was a doorway, it was a vortex, it was a gateway, it was, I don't know what you want to call it, but it was yeah, it was phenomenal. And for days on end, like, it was so real, and it was real, that I would see it everywhere. Not see it, but my mind would remember what I saw. And it was just, so when I saw this kit with the four seasons, and it was like a vortex, I was like, oh my gosh, that's kind of what I saw, except I didn't see buildings, and I didn't see none of that. I just saw the swirling clouds and an opening, and it was round, and it was almost like looking down through a tornado. But it was flat against the kitchen wall, and yeah, nothing came through, nothing emerged. Oh, and please, if you say it's demonic, no, 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 no. Not everything is like demonic or oh gosh. We're so narrow-minded on our thoughts and our beliefs on what things are, and if we can't explain it, we label it as demonic, right? Right away. Oh, it's satanic. Oh, it's demonic. Oh, it's this or it's this. No, how about let's try and figure out what it is. Remember, like 200 years ago, not even 150 years ago, they people would label others who had epilepsy or schizophrenia as being possessed by the devil, right? So just because we don't understand it per se does not mean there is more going on out there than what we even know about. It's so much more, so much more. So now I'm a God-fearing woman, and but I love God, and Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. So before anybody starts, doing that, oh, you know what? I had that right. Phooey, phooey, phooey. Okay. So, okay. Wait a minute. Let's go back one here. But remember the miracles that Jesus did? Others labeled them as demonic, that he's possessed by the devil. Not true. Not true. Just because we can't explain it does not mean that it's anything. And yes, the earth is round. And yes, there are quadrillions of planets and solar systems and constellations and, oh, you name it. Things we haven't even dreamed of. I mean, look at that thing that they just found in outer space. I mean, mind you, it's like 1,400 light years away. And they're not sure what it was, if it was a neutron star or, whatever, but they'd never seen that before. So there's a lot that hasn't been seen. But enough of that. So yeah, so I'm going to have lunch. than in a half an hour. I'm hoping this won't take too long to load. And if it doesn't take too long to load, then I will see about posting another stash video and see if I can get that one up. But this time around it'll be much brighter. You know, you won't see the washed out red tones. So anyway, I guess that's it. So I'm just going to work on this U, and then I'm going to have lunch. Then I'm going to go uptown and go get my lab work done if they've got the rec, and go to Juliet's, and then come home. So, on that note, I'm going to say toodaloodles, everybody, from Miss Lilybell, Miss Twinkle Toes. And, no, you can't see him. He's up on the sofa. But Jonah is there. He's eyeing me. He's got one eye opened at me, as if he's ready to challenge me or something. Like, what am I up to? What do I want from him? All right, everyone. So, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I, and so does Miss Lilybell the Twinkle Toes, and so does Jonah. So, from the beautiful little town of Eriksdale, Manitoba, in the Interlake region of Manitoba, in the center of Canada, I will say, toodaloodles, everybody!